Julien waiting on, oh, he's got big eyes all of a sudden. He's up in the top little videos here. Yeah, you. Yeah, I see you.
Is that the guy that was, man, you are a handsome dude.
Oh.
I like your beard. It's amazing beard.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Bonjour. I'll give a short introduction to Julien. He was a Forge and Fire international contestant, and he is residing in France, so he is quite the distance away. I've been communicating with him over the last week, un petit peu en français, a little bit in English, trying to figure out how we're going to do this. And we have Julien for, let's see, how long do we have him? We've got him for 45 minutes.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. And I've been following him since his appearance on Forge and Fire, looking at some of his live videos, which are always entertaining. And I think one of my favorite things was seeing the shop, obviously, but also seeing outside his shop is amazingly gorgeous from what I've seen. So I'm going to pass on the spotlight to Julien. And when we have questions, we can pop up and ask questions. But let's, I'm passing the spotlight. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh. So hello everybody, it's where I live. My house is around there, right there, just behind the little trees there. So I'm very happy to be in live show in United States of America. So so here is my workshop. It's I'm here since a year. So we got forge, anvils, the kilns over there for the heat treat. Here is I think it's a milling machine in English. I'm not sure. I'll show you. It's, yeah, whatever you call it.
No, yeah.
So I got all the stuff there for polishing. I got two. It's pretty handy to have two because I use full grain. The very hard one, mixed for just cleaning. I got a really soft one right there, and I got a hard one. It's like the you know the thing you to scrub the dishes.
Okay.
The green thing.
Scotch-Brite.
Yeah.
Scotch-Brite.
Exactly. And there I got the grinders. I got two French. Sorry. One is this one is made by my sponsor, was Michel Vaillant. The other one is Lion Process, another French brand, and the last one is the American. It's the Bader. So I don't know if you got any question. You know, it's a lot of things change since I'm here now because I'm almost in the center of the town.
Nice.
So I've got some visits every day. It's really hard to work in this condition. So, do you have any question first?
Yeah, we'll leave people post them up on the chat. Are you working alone in your shop, and how do you find dealing with people coming in and bothering you all the time?
So I'm selling, especially on internet, on Facebook. I've done all my communication only on Facebook and Instagram. Nice. It's because where I used to live was the top of the mountain, and the winter you have to wear some snowshoes, the big one, rackets.
Yeah, les raquettes.
Yeah, to come to my place. So it was not easy for the customers to come to see me. So I'm here since the beginning of June last year, 2019. And the thing I've done first when I come to this town is just to, I take an appointment with the mailer of the town. So it was easier to talk to him, and he will talk from me to everyone. I don't know if it's really right. My English is not as good as yours. I'm sorry, but it's a really nice. He's a really nice person to communicate with because he knows everyone in the town. So my first job was to see him, and after I've seen the tourist office, the place where you have to be when you are call it artisan in French.
Artists.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm working with a guy since a month now. He's trying to do starting a new life. So it's a bit funny. He got a lot of pressure on his shoulder, but it's I have to teach him everything. So it takes a long time and a lot of patience. So I'm giving him some easy work to do for the moment. So he's doing this kind of knife, really easy folder. You see, it's just 4 pins and a spring on the side. It's an easy one, but I think that's the base. That's the base to understand how a knife is working. So that's a flat spring. We just kick on top. But it's a usual knife in my area, you know. I'm living in the near the Mont Blanc, you know, the Mont Blanc, Geneva. I'm about 45 minutes from Geneva, Switzerland. So my place is the Alps, and it's like maybe the Rockies. You see, high mountain, a lot of snow, cold temperature. You see today, it's around 6-7 degrees Celsius in the workshop.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking off the jacket. And the life condition used to be a bit hard. So we're doing some strong knives, you know, especially for this. So I will talk about my knife maker life.
Sure.
If you don't mind.
No, that's perfect.
Okay. 6 years ago, I was working as a security chief in a big cinema. So thank you then. So it was not a really nice job. You know, everybody's shouting at you and you can't do anything. So I was working on it for 4 years. And one day I just snapped. So I catch a guy and I almost kill him. So I said, okay, I'm out of this. I have to change. I have to change myself and I have to change everything around me. So in France, we got something really handy. It's when you get a second child, the state pay you to stay at home. Nice. Very good. So I had a second girl, a little one. So I took 3 years of it. So during 3 years, I've been paid by the government to taking care of my little girl. So naps, changing the biberon. I don't know what you call it. Those bottle for babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing when you're a guy, when you try to measure everything, you have to do it 3-4 times because it's always too much or not enough. So I used to, during these 3 years, I used to split my time between my little girl and my new professional life. I didn't add much money during this time, so I couldn't take some lesson. I couldn't even buy some big stuff, like the milling machine or stuff like this.
Yeah.
So I used to work at the maximum with my hands and with very cheap tool. You see the file, you take it, you just grind a bit and just look at the file and it's dead. So I used to buy this kind of stuff. So it took me a very long time to build a finished knife. And one day, I got a mail. Hello, I'm Aurora. I'm looking for a bladesmith to go to Forge in Fire. Am I? that was such a luck.
So Julien, did they just straight up send you a letter asking if you wanted to go?
No.
How did they find out about you?
It's a bit tricky, because I had only 3 years of experience at this time, so it was just nothing. I was a baby.
Yeah.
Even not a baby, just a fetus.
Still new.
A tiny one. And I got a friend whose name is Bastien Coves, who's the owner of Bastinelli Knives.
Okay.
So it's French. And the YouTube channel, Funker Tactical, called him from France and said, okay, Bastien, your knives are awesome. So just come to US and we'll help you to find a house and a workshop, and you will sell more in US than in France. Mm-hmm. So he went to USA.
Wow.
Yes, and Bastinelli is working with Doug Marqueda. Nice. So one day, I was like 2 years old. I said to Bastien, I said, okay, if one day Forge in Fire want to be international, come on, guy, just drop me in, say my name, share some crazy video I done, and we'll see. So 1 year after, I got a mail who said, hello, this is Bastien. I sent this mail to 3 of you. And the first who's responding got the Forge in Fire International. And I was on the front of my computer at this time. So it was just, pooh, yes! And I sent the mail. And just after that, Aurora sent me a mail and said, okay, hello, Julien, I'm Aurora from Forge in Fire. I was just mad. I didn't do anything with my hand, and they wanted me to go to the US for the first international. My God. That was just crazy.
Yeah.
So maybe a week after, my wife asked me to divorce.
Oh no.
Yes.
Man.
So you see the emotional
roller coaster.
Really high and really low, and really high and really low, and very low. That was crazy. Really, really, really crazy. So when you see me on the TV at Forge in Fire, I'm desperate.
Yeah. But everyone really resonated with you on the show. I recall after your episode on the Forged in Fire fan pages that the reactions to your presentation was like high up there. Everyone resonated. So
You know, when I arrived at New York, Long Island, and I've seen versus, and I see the contestant, Trotsky, Randall, Mendoza, three monsters.
yeah.
I said, okay, so the only thing I can do during this show, this TV show, is just please myself and
Right.
enjoy myself. Just take all this adventure like, wow, it's just a fucking good adventure. So I didn't have any pressure, you know. And when when I finished the first my blade, I finished like 30 minutes before the others, and I just lift my head and watch around, and I said, Jesus, I finished first. God, it's crazy, you know. It's and I it was just marvelous, marvelous. So the thing is, never work under pressure. Always please yourself, and you always find something good, even if it looks very bad. There's always something good every time, and it's what I understand during this 6 years of working, because sometimes, you know, you don't sell any knives, you don't have any students, so the money goes really low.
Yeah.
And you're starting to sweat, you know, say, oh my God, how I'm gonna do that? And it's just don't think about it, just work, just create. And the day after, somebody called me and, oh, okay, oh, I would like to be a student for 2 years, 2 days, and I give you 500. Yes. And I lived this 6 years like this. It was wow, and it's not finished yet. Because I'm changing the place. I'm moving on to a next place, was just 100 meters from there, and it's a new workshop. And I'm taking with me one, maybe two bladesmiths. One was really good at Damascus. Another one was a young one, but very, very good. So we're going to work all together in just one place. And we will have one guy who will do the leather, and one guy who will do the melting, you know, melting stuff for
Like
doing tunnels and stuff like this. So we are creating a big pool, maybe pool, yeah, big one for not producing, but for the how do you call that? The communication. Because in France, the biggest problem we got is our history. In France, the people just knows the old brand of knives. You know, the very old one, the original one, you know, like the Opinel. You know the Opinel, the folder?
Yeah.
From France? This one, the La Guiole, le Thiers. It's old-fashioned knives, and they don't know how it's done. So my work actually is to promote the knife making, the hand working all over the France, to tell people that there's a new generation who's coming, and it's very fun to doing knives. It's very easy as well to doing knives. And you can do everything you want. The things you have to learn is when you create by yourself, you are free, totally free. And that is the solution for everyone. Everyone. Creating yourself is showing to the world who you are really inside of you.
Nice. I like it, Julien. I believe it too. You see a lot of people out there, especially in this day and age, who are so addicted to their technology and just this is it. And working with your hands is something they've never done. And when they get to it and start doing things, it really kind of it feels good. It feels really great.
Yeah, you can say, I'm proud of it.
Yeah, exactly. Hold it, touch it, see how you like it.
Yeah. So it's for me, it's the way of sharing. You know, it's the way of touching people. Just saying that it's not exceptional. You know, in France, we are a lot traditionalist.
Yeah.
So French knives have to do like this. You see, it's very, very square.
Regimented.
And it's I think it's a problem. The chance I had is I built I learn on myself. Everything I learn from myself. I didn't take some lesson from another guy. So I understood, I think I understood everything around the knife, about the creation, how you can do it. There's so many ways, even to do a quench. Look, in United States of America, when you do a selective quench, you take the chalumeau. Help me, Justin. The chalumeau.
Je ne sais pas c'est quoi. Comme un aimant?
I'll show you. The torch. The torch.
The torch.
Yeah. When you do selective quench in the United States, you can use this.
Yeah.
Or you can use the clay. But in France, you only use the clay.
Okay.
So there's so many ways. At every person got his own way to build a knife. The only thing was important is at the end, it has to be perfect. That's it. So when you get no story, no history, like really short history, like in Canada or in United States, you can open everything. You can do everything at your own way, because there's nobody who tell you, yeah, but 3 centuries ago we'll do like this, and it's the best way.
For sure.
So that's why in France it's a bit hard to do whatever you want, you know.
There's always critique and the history behind it. Right.
Yeah.
I had a question for you, Julien.
Yes.
What brought you on to take on an apprentice? At what stage did you know you were kind of ready to take on an employee or an apprentice?
You never know.
No. Come on, you gotta tell me.
You just never know when you're ready. Okay. Because you are never ready for everything. So just try. You know, it's a friend of mine anyway, so it's a bit easiest. But you'll never know when you're ready. You just have to just do it. and try to understand how the guy in front of you is working, how his mind is working. You have to watch inside of you to think, to see, to guess.
Yeah.
So it's always a new adventure. Even when I got some students, I'm doing some lesson for 1 day or 2 days, depends of what they want to build. And that's the kind of people who never worked in a anvil or never worked as a forging. So they have to learn everything in 2 days.
Yeah.
And it's possible. It's working.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, we got everything inside us. Everyone, every one of you got everything. We all have the same thing, the same baggage inside of us. The only thing I have to do is just to find it and take it and just put it out. So I don't teach people. I'm revealing the thing they got inside them. We say, je suis ce que je fais. It means I'll do what I am. That's it. It's the creation. I'll do what I am. So if I am, it means I got everything inside. I just have to know the way how to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
But to explain how I work, like as a teacher, you have to know that I got 50 jobs behind me. I'm a kind of professional adventurer. I used to searching my way when I was youngest. So I was a cowboy in Texas, in the Kings Ranch. I was a ski instructor, a snowmobile guide. I was repairing skis. I was a waiter, yeah, working as a bartender as well in Ireland, in the Kerry County in Kenmare. I used to do a maximum of different jobs to find myself. So I met a lot of different people. I talked to a lot of people, and I learned from everyone. So I'm always like a sponge. When you talk to me, I just take it, mixed it into my head just to understand it, and try to re-give to someone else.
Awesome. That's a great way of looking at life, man. Just soaking up the experiences and then trying to help others. That's awesome.
It's not just by kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. When I teach somebody, and when I teach him good, what he's going to do? He's going to tell his friend, Jesus Christ, I met a guy in Haute-Savoie near the Alps who teach me everything he knows.
Yeah.
So it's good publicity as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The better you are,
sometime.
you become the leader, right? So that's...
I don't know. The leader role is really heavy.
Yeah.
Because you got one vision of the thing, but the others got another one. So the thing is, you have to mix everything to get it right. The only one vision is never good, because everyone got his own truth. So if we mix everything, it's easier to understand.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, Julien, we've got about 10 minutes left.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Are there any questions in the chat that anyone wants to ask Julien, who's out in France, who's gonna light up a cigarette.
I'll try to find my lighter. Okay. I'll do it with the forge.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I got to be careful. Yes!
That's awesome.
Oh, I have to show you some stuff.
Yeah. Let's work on a shop tour and we'll see if any questions pop up.
Yeah. So first, you know this one, huh?
Oh, wow.
The ugly one. It was such a nightmare to work on this thing. My God, during the 45 hours creating this, because that's my first, I had only 500 grams of pasta for all the weeks.
Okay.
During the two Forging Fire first weeks, I lost 5 kilograms.
Wow.
That was horrible. Here is the folder with the Sanmai.
Pretty.
So it's really easy, and this is the just two layers.
Okay.
On there, and here is the 3 layers. That's easy. Just heat and heat.
Simple.
And dagger.
Super.
This one is sometimes I'm trying to do some nice. Oh, I got this one. I love this one. I love this one. It's a very big. Yeah, no, it's not a very big, but it's a big camp knife.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a kukri, but not too much. So it's really easy to work on it. So there. And so it is the most important thing in the workshop during the summer. This with all the beers inside. Yes.
Nice.
And oh, it's dark now. It's night. And so here is all the rest. I got 100 meters square, right? Just for me and my friend for the moment. And it's very long.
The shop you're going into, is it going to be smaller?
Yes. Yeah. It's going to be 70 meters square for the forge. And all the small workshop around this would be like 50 meters square. So everyone got his own space.
Wow.
Work properly, and you know. So yeah, it's a very big thing, and I hope it's gonna work. Hope.
And are you going more towards custom work or more like production knives?
We're gonna try to do half and half. The thing is, 2 weeks for creating some series, some cheap knives, you know, for everyone. And the other 2 weeks, everyone work for himself, you know. So yeah, we'll try to work like this, you know. But we'll see. It's a new adventure, so it's very exciting anyway.
For sure, for sure.
And if it's not working, doesn't matter. We still learn. We're still learning. Sorry, we're still learning. So the next one will be much better.
Cool.
Last thing I would like to say is when you fail at something, it's wonderful. I don't know anyone who who reach his goal without falling, without failing. Failing is the nicest way of learning if you take it the right way.
Yeah.
I see you, Cindy. I see you, Glenn, too. Hello, Mrs. Glenn. So, always be happy to fail. Always.
I get pretty upset when I break a knife, though.
Yeah, but you learn how to use it.
Yeah, I learned not to do what I did again.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, I think I've done. Oh, here is my lighter. I think I've done. I don't have much to say, you know. It's sorry.
Well, no, it's good. Julien, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
We're really excited that you were able to come in today, and we actually got our scheduling correct with all the time changes.
Cool.
Yeah, and from the Manitoba Blacksmith Guild, we just want to say thank you for coming in and showing us your shop and explaining a bit of your history and the background in France, how everything goes over there. Puis un gros merci de notre part ici au Manitoba.
I'll thank you for the things. It was really cool. Really cool. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Merci, Julien. I'm gonna log you or take Spotlight and talk about some of the sponsors and prep up for our next presenter. Spicy Mike is on next from Forge and Fire.
Who is he? Where is he?
He's maybe he's in the lineup. I'm not sure. We might have to chat a little bit before he logs in.
I see Lando was sleeping. Oh no, he's not.
Awesome. Merci, Julien.
Okay, I have to go because it's night. I got my kids at home to feed. So I'll give you, all of you, some big kisses from France. Thank you for inviting me to this. And maybe one day I'll come to, normally I'm coming to Canada, in Piopolis, Quebec, next year.
Nice.
So I will see you over there probably.
All right, Julien. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.